Nigeria. No, I don't know the number.
Are we in a symposium?
So why?
No. Are we in a symposium? I'm very here so that you can make sure. Do we start the lecture?
She has the right to answer a question. She has the right to ask her question. Because it is, like I would have answered that it is relevant for me to know the number of individuals, as the number of channels that are organized under bond. Individuals, as the number of channels that are organized under bond. You get probably if you're asking the Minister of Communication, maybe that's business.
Okay, yes.
So now the point is this, what I'm asking is this: are you aware that the polls? You are aware that the polls was conducted by Bonn and.
Do you know why? Let me take
so do you plan to go to every TV station?
Let me take it up from here. One of the major reasons we are here to challenge channels.
Okay.
One of the major reasons we are here to challenge channels.
Okay.
Is because let me give you a very short in 10 seconds. The anti-people history of channels. When student activists were arrested, detained under frivolous lies of the University of Lagos, Nigerian students mobilized themselves in defense that their colleagues must be released because they committed no crime than protesting. You get it, against victimization of their colleagues. At about 10 p.m., Nigerian students were already gathered in front of the Unila Gate.
University of Lagos.
Do you know what we saw? Channels TV driving out at the dead of the night. From where? From the Vice Chancellor's lodge. And information reaching a lot of it's lodge, it's not even an office. You get at an unofficial period. At an unofficial period.
That's not an issue.
That's it. Say. Leave them alone. Let them come. At an unofficial period. You hear so? And the Nigerian media has for a very long time, have shown not to be in the interest of Nigerians.
Okay, now every protest has a purpose.
Yes.
What's the purpose of this protest?
The purpose of this protest is to demand that Sowore should be included in debate, just like every other candidate. And in addition, well, if the mainstream media does not do its constitutional job to ensure all candidates are ahead, you get what happens is that
do protest legally.
And that's what you are doing.
You are blocking our company. You are blocking the people. No, you can't. Tell them they can.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight our rights.
Yes, let us get scattered. Yes. Police go shoot us, and we go give them murder. Say make tribunal jealous. If they like, make them jealous forever. We must fight. Amen. We must fight. Amen. We must fight. Amen. We must fight forever. We must fight. Amen. Police go shoot us, and we go give them murder. Say make tribunal jealous. If they like, make them jealous forever. We must fight. Amen. We must fight. Amen. We must fight. Come back, we must fight forever. We must fight. Oh, this goes to us, and we go give them murder.
Mr. Tega, please don't engage. Let's do all broadcast here, please.
We must fight. We must fight. Come back, we must fight forever. We must fight. We must fight. Èèyàn mẹ́ta ló mọ̀ ọ́ jí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín lédè tá a gbọ́. Wọ́n ò tí ì bí bàbá ẹni tó lè stọ́pù àìsí àtàkùn etí dé. Gbogbo akitiyan yín láti stọ́pù Ọmọyẹlé Sowore àbọ̀ lẹ́gàsí. Ṣé ẹgbẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún? Kí ètò ìdíje ìdìbò tẹ́ script. I want to tell you that it's a scripted debate, a presidential debate. If it is not scripted, how can you tell us that Omoyele Sowore cannot be tamed? How dare you request for a candidate to be tamed? We cannot take that. We are not going to take that.
Omoyele Sowore must be included.
Presidential debate credible. Omoyele Sowore must be included.
He must be included.
Take it back! Take it back!
No Sowore, no debate. 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 No Sowore, no debate.
Take it back!
Take it back.
Action!
Of the greatest Nigerian people. Of the conscious Nigerian people. Of the greatest Togo. Of the greatest Gaga. Of the greatest Mo. Of the greatest Shiwo. Of the greatest Nigerian people. You don't want to use articulate Nigerian people because that word has been bastardized. Conscious Nigerian people. Ever conscious Nigerian people. Ever conscious. We are here today to make a simple demand. And the demand is simply that Omoyele Sowore is excluded from the presidential debate.
If they so respect their integrity,
Yes. That he was excluded from.
but their channels has no integrity, sir.
There was this opinion poll, you can go online to check out, in which Omoyele Sowore, which happens to be the presidential candidate of African Action Congress, came third.
Take it back!
In that opinion poll. But we were surprised that the likes of Obi that was doing campaign on Twitter and Facebook only,
That's no poster.
the likes of Kisi Badalu that has never had a political rally, the likes of Eladro were included in the presidential debate. But we all knew how AIT ended in 2015. And Channels Television is also going along that line. We want to warn that any media house that is romancing the government of the day,
That's the reason why we are where we are today.
any media that is romancing the government of the day, we all knew how it ended. Go and ask from AIT in 2015. Ask from Vanguard newspaper in 2015. Channels, since Buhari came into power, is like the media outfit of APC. And we are calling on the chairman of BON, which happens to be your own CEO too. Because we knew all the arrangement that was going on. Which fella sang, R&D government. The reason why we came here, because we knew John Momo was the chairman of BON.
And there is nothing could have happened that John Momo is not aware of. Channels was usually the voice of the masses before. You to know that your rating has been going down and down. Because you want to be like Raymond Opesi, you two want to eat out of the national loot. And I want to warn you, you can still trace your steps and call yourself to order. Our simple demand is that you should go back, because the Nigerian people are determined that if Omoyele Sowore is not included in that presidential debate,
It's just a family meeting.
the debate is just like a family meeting.
Yes, family meeting.
And we will disrupt. We will disrupt. What other word can we use?
Scatter.
Because that is the only hope of the masses for now, and we cannot be silenced. That is the only credible alternative for the Nigerian masses. On this note, I want to encourage us that we should not be discouraged.
We can't.
We are prepared for this struggle. You think it's an election? We are prepared for a revolution.
A revolution that will sweep them away.
I
A
want the
revolution that
person
will
to
sweep
see
them away.
that we are really prepared for this, and we will not give up until Omoyele Sowore becomes the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Greatest Nigerian people. We have to take things the way they are. Greatest Nigerian people. We all know why they excluded Omoyele Sowore from the debate. The truth is nothing other than the fact that Sowore has their record. He has their looting record, their corruption record. And Buhari, Atiku and the likes, like John Momo, they cannot sit face to face with Omoyele Sowore where he would bring out their records to them.
Yes.
That is what they are actually avoiding. So let us say things the way they are.
Yes.
Comrades, we are ready for them this time around. There is no joking. This is our country and we are taking it back.
Yes.
So there is no joking. Sowore must be included. We are all aware. The Jankara court in Ilomi, that the so much in Saraki's estate, where they took Sahara importers to, Sowore won the case. So it is very, very clear that Sowore would debate and he would define of Buhari, his corruption. We still can't forget the $2.3 billion. Nobody is talking about it. I am confident enough that Sowore will talk about it.
Metro line.
Atiku cannot go to the United States of America. Sowore would explain everything to Nigerians. That is what they are avoiding. I don't know why we are not saying the truth.
You have said it.
Comrades, no going back. We are taking our country back. Sowore would expose everything they are eating. They are hiding behind their basket. So the revolution has started, and nothing is going to stop it. Greatest Nigerian people.
Greatest Nigerian people. Greatest Nigerian people. Yes, we will try as much as possible to make this a symposium, because the anchor the other time wanted to make it a symposium. We are very, very educated. These are not hired people. Yes. So I'm going to call, we have here, everybody here, we are talkatives.
Yes!
And we are not just talkatives, we are talk active. So we are active talkers. We understand. In fact, the people here are leaders. In fact, these people can run the country better than Buhari, Atiku all combined. So stop. No, sorry, I'm sorry, comrades. I'm sorry.
All right.
So, greatest Nigerian people. So for this reason, I have a comrade here who would come to talk to us. One thing they should understand is that Nigerians are arriving from the diaspora in their numbers.
Yes.
The airport would start experiencing huge influx of all these people into Nigeria. These people are tired and they are ready to take back their country. Yes. It is no accident that today Nigeria ranks 119th position out of 180 countries that has press freedom. That's to tell you that the press, the media, that is supposed to be the intermediary between the government and the people, has collapsed into the government.
Yes.
Show me, I want to make this very clear. Show me any media outfit in Nigeria today that is not sponsored by a politician. Show me, except from the non-conventional ones, the online ones. Show me any mainstream media today that is not sponsored by a politician or that is not owned by a politician. That's to tell you that schematically, what you have is this: government, people, and in the middle you have the media. But what we have today is government, people. And at the end of the day, you're having government appearing in two places. That's to tell you that the people will never hear what they want to hear.
Yes.
So what we are saying, we want Sowore to be included in the debates. What we are saying is that we want the revolutionary message to get to these people. I've just been informed that the presidential candidates, yes, she would come. I'm not stealing any show. Everybody will speak. Well, I've just been informed that the presidential candidate of ACPN, OBSC Kwisili, she has just tweeted also with the hashtag Sowore must be included. Because everybody must be heard. Yes. We cannot continue to have a country. See, when you talk about character, they added character to the requirements before you can come on presidential debates. And what we are saying is that a man who killed 300 shites does not have any character. That is Buhari. The other bastard, what's his name? From Adamawa, who collected bribes.
Atiku.
In fact, that even Obasanjo said the money that Atiku has stolen would feed 300 million Nigerians for 400 years. So these are the people who have character according to the Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria. But people who have been fighting for good governance in this country do not have character. Let me pose this to you. That character is speaking truth to power. It is saying it the way it is. It is not trying to tip your tongue to your cheek anytime you're talking about the government. And that is why our presidential candidate has, in fact, has not been given the media coverage that normally should, that it deserves. So we are saying this, that the BON should even release the result of the poll. We want to see it. Unaltered results. The unaltered results. Because it is in this country, you can alter anything overnight. We know different cases. We have different examples of how they even alter documents on Sunday. Yes. Different, you know, I know somebody knows what I'm talking about, and that's why he's shaking his head. So what we are saying, it's a simple demand that Sowore must be included. And for that reason, we also understand their shenanigans. When they understand that the agitation is rising, that Sowore must be included, they may go ahead to cancel the debates. But what we are saying is this: there must be a debate. Yes. That's the first thing. There must be a debate, and Buhari must attend that debate.
Not the vice.
Not the vice president. Let's make our demands very clear. There must be a debate because Nigerians must be able to interview the people they want to employ into government. Yes. So you must debate. If you are going to lead people, you must tell them what you want to do. The people who want to employ you.
Yes, sir.
All of you were employed here in channels. I know one way or the other, except you have ghost workers. You must have been interviewed before you got this job. Yes, so everybody must be interviewed. Yes, sir. Every presidential candidate must be given that that fair ground to hear their views. That is number one. Number two, the vice presidential candidate of the All Past Criminals Party, APC, must not represent Buhari in a debate. He was not the one who represented him in Paris. He was not the one who goes to the UK for medical vacation. He does not collect allowances for him. So he was not the one voted for. He's just a running mate. So what we are saying is that the VP must not represent Buhari in a debate. Yes, sir. And if Nigerians allow this to happen, I'm saying this before God and man, that we are going to lead a nationwide protest that will demand that students in tertiary institutions should be able to impersonate in examination hall.
Yes.
I can bring my father.
Because if you are going for a job interview, if you have a father who is a professor, please, your father can go and represent you in that job interview. I swear to God, we are going to lead that protest in Nigeria. If Nigerians allow Oshibajo to represent Buhari in a debate, it's as simple as that. And so the third demand is that Sowore must be included.
He must be included
in the debate.
He must be included.
Sowore must be included.
But there's no debate.
Today, he is only the credible alternative to Butiku. Buhari together. He is the only alternative to these people that have been running this country, who have run it down, and who are coming back, who are planning to come back to run this country. Today, we have the worst statistics explaining Nigeria. Nigeria is the world poverty capital today. Yes, when you are mentioning poverty, and you say Nigeria, poverty. Today, Nigeria is the third most terrorized nation in the world. Today, Lagos State, okay, this is not Lagos. Lagos State is the second most dangerous place. Please, comrades. Lagos State is the second most dangerous place to live in after Damascus in Syria. A war-torn Damascus. Lagos State is the second most dangerous place to live. Today, Nigeria is number one of under 5 childbirth deaths. Yes, mortality. We are leading in every bad record. Negative records. All the negative records today. But it is just surprising that even the press, they are not reporting all of this.
Leader, they pass leader. Nigeria na super.
Leader, they pass leader. Nigeria na super. Greatest Nigerian people. Great. The most embarrassing of it all is the corruption index that was released by Transparency International. And you know that with the whole fight against corruption of Buhari, Nigeria is still being ranked. We fall under 80 to 100. This is the index. 0 means the country is very clean. 100 means that very corrupt. So Nigeria today is 80. Excellent. Because if you have 80, that's A. Yes. So we are. That is what
5.0 CGPA.
5.0 in corruption. So we cannot continue to deceive ourselves that all is well with it. We cannot continue to deceive ourselves that this country is working. Atiku is coming to tell us that he wants to get Nigeria working again. Did it ever work? When did it work?
It worked though.
When he was vice president, what was that thing that worked in Nigeria? As if something worked during that time. They were selling everything.
According to them, it has been working.
Yes, it has been working
for their pocket.
It has been working for their pocket. You are correct, comrade.
They sold everything to their pocket.
Why the other man who does not even understand his age? The other day he said, I thought I was 74, but they told me I'm 75. Buhari has integrity. That's the only thing I want to say about him. He has integrity. Seriously. And that is why he's 75 and his younger sister is 81. I like that kind of integrity.
Ironically.
Yes, he's 75, but his younger sister, all these things are verifiable. His younger sister is 81. Seriously, he has integrity. And his 150 cows. Yes, his 150 cows have not increased. They've not reproduced all this wine. He has one house in Abuja, he has another in Port Harcourt, and that is all. But he does not have money to buy farm. But his son and the other one, they studied in the UK. So I don't know, maybe the school fees to pay school fees in UK is 20,000 or 25,000, like we pay in Unilag.
Are you sure the man meant integrity or integrity?
You are correct. You are correct. So without further ado, Nigerians should understand that the revolution is now. This question has been posed to Sowore over and over again. That are we preparing for a revolution or we are preparing for an election? And he said, whichever comes first. whichever comes first between these two.
Election and revolution.
Is either revolution
Or election.
But what we are not even telling people, so that you can understand clearly, because even this PVC, already they are buying it. It's on Alibaba, you can buy it. What we are saying is that we cannot continue to suffer.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
What
A country that pays a senator that does not do anything, 13.5 billion naira in allowance, yet a worker is collecting below 18,000 naira. Some states are not even paying 18,000 naira minimum wage. Yet a senator goes home with 13.5 billion naira. A professor in a university gets 450,000 naira maximum. And you know, before you can become a professor in Nigerian university, you must have read all the books in this world.
Yeah, bro.
But a senator who may have not graduated from any university or any, in fact, secondary school, O level, even the president is not sure that he has WAEC. So, yet they go home with 13.5 million naira. So don't ever be under that illusion that there is no money to run this country. Our police officers should never stomach that lie that there is no money to pay them. Our security people, no, our soldiers should never help them to stomach that lie, that truthfulness, that this country cannot pay them, that this country cannot get what they need, the hardware that they need. Thank you, comrade. May you live long, comrade.
Amen.
To see the revolution.
I will see it.
I'm in it. All right, you are in it. All right. So, it is very clear, our message. One, there must be a debate. For that reason, do not cancel the debate because of our agitation. There must be a debate. Number two, Oshibajo must not represent Buhari in the debate. Everybody must come for their own interview. The third thing, Omoyele Sowore, the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, must be included in the debate.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Action.
And so, I'm going to drop this song. Our songitos, are we here?
We are here. We did. None of us
Are we here?
Yeah.
Greatest Nigerian people. Greatest Nigerian people. Èèyàn méjì ló mọ̀wó jí. Èèyàn méjì ló mọ̀wó jí. PDP àti APC. Èèyàn méjì ló mọ̀wó jí. Èèyàn méjì ló mọ̀wó jí. Ẹgbẹ́ méjì ló mọ̀wó jí. PDP àti APC. Èèyàn méjì ló mọ̀wó jí. Èèyàn méjì ló mọ̀wó jí. Èèyàn méjì ló mọ̀wó jí. PDP àti APC. Èèyàn méjì ló mọ̀wó jí. Èèyàn méjì ló mọ̀wó jí. Èèyàn méjì ló mọ̀wó jí. PDP àti APC. Èèyàn méjì ló mọ̀wó jí.
AAC.
Take it back.
AAC.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Action.
Okay, just like my fellow comrade said, we are here to demand that Omoyele Sowore be included in this presidential debate. Otherwise, we will be coming back here. We will be back here if nothing has changed. Do you all agree with me?
Yes. Nigerians agree with you.
Do you all agree with me?
Yes.
Okay, that's all we demand. Thank you.
Greatest Nigerian people.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.
I don't see my sweetheart. I have a problem.
Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights.
Solidarity
Of the greatest Nigerian people. Of the greatest Nigerian people. Articulate Nigerian people. I think obviously now we have made our point. We have made our point here, at least for today. We have made our points at least for today. So, but for them to know, well, this protest is not just going to end here. We'll come again and again and again
And again.
until channels and BON decide to do the needful and respect the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, peace, the rule and integrity of our people. And Luther continua.
Victoria!
Solidarity
forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. What would you do? That's independent. We shall always fight for our rights. Nothing shall discourage us. Nothing shall discourage us. Nothing shall discourage us.
High power. I'm feeling excited and
Freedom come, freedom come, my struggle. Freedom come, my struggle. Freedom come, my struggle. Freedom come, my struggle, my struggle. Freedom come. Revolution, we want to do something before we go. We want to do something before we go. Revolution.
everybody. Today we are just leaving the scene of the protest live by members of the African Action Congress who are protesting against the exclusion of Sowore from the presidential debates. And their claim at the protest is that their complaint is that Channels TV boss John Momo also doubles at the same time as the chairperson of BON, and as a result, it becomes necessary for them to go and protest at his own TV station to warn him, as they use the word, to warn him against being compromised or getting compromised. So that's the bit. We'll return the camera to the protest now, and I'll talk to you again about this later today in my usual live broadcast.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our Nigeria get the money. Nigeria get the money. Radio the shouting for studio. Okay, next letter.
The child is okay, so there is okay, so make me happy. Let the people make me happy. Need somebody come back to the light, shine the light in the dark. Let a jello going back. Now it's time to move. The team we go with, no more accident for road. Good road will be peace, so get the ability. The better and for like job, education and employment. Watch your child to go better. No waste time to go cause your vote. Our BBC now.
You know barrier your generation if you don't come out. For the 2019.
Good is calling.
The revolution has come now. We want to know this lazy.
Yeah, take it back. Yeah, we're here to kick APC and PDP. APC and PDP are in trouble. Take it back.
Guys, we don't come out for 2019.
And my people make me party. So I must be included in that debate. He's an must be included in the debate. A presidential debate is a family meeting. A presidential debate without Sowore, presidential debate without Sowore, meeting. Nazaro. No Sowore, no debate. bar kasan mu ku zo mu je ya kaidawa wata malo We will stop Nigeria from corruption. We will stop Nigeria from embezzlement. We will stop Nigeria from manufacturing. Nigeria is in the hand of poor people. We need to get it back.
Wow.
Take it back. Take it back. Take your natural resources back. Take your ancestors back.
Take it back! Action! Take it back! 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 Take it back! Action! Show them the way! Show them the way! Show them the way! Show them the way!
Alright guys, thank you so much. I'm going to see you again at night when we'll do our live show, alright?
Make noise, man. I don't mind feel it under control. Some under the control. Show it up for the president. Follow the leader. Can it get to my control? Provide the leader. Show it up. Take it back, take it back. Take it back, take it back. Take it back, take it back. Take it back, take it back.